What is college readiness? Presented by the Higher Education Consortium, TRIO Educational Opportunity Centers. College Readiness Series, Part 1 of 4. About us. The Higher Education Consortium of Metropolitan St. Louis, HEC, is a nonprofit organization that has been providing educational services to the Metro St. Louis area for nearly 60 years. The TRIO Educational Opportunity Centers, TRIO EOC, are funded by the U.S. Department of Education and have been locally sponsored by HEC for 50 years. This series of programming is designed to provide the community with practical explanations about college and financial aid terms in order to improve understanding about and increase access to higher education opportunities and/or alternative pathways to a person's dream career. Learning objectives. The goal of the four-part series, What is College Readiness?, is to provide viewers with a greater understanding of what the term college readiness means in a relatable way for families to understand so that they can take action to help their student get prepared for college before high school graduation. After completing this series, you will have a greater understanding of the following: the various ways in which college readiness can be defined, how the definition impacts the high school student, how the definition impacts the family. What is college readiness? Before we begin with definition number 1, let me clearly state that there are numerous definitions of college readiness on the internet. For our purposes, we are only going to examine 4, and we chose 4 at random that were somewhat similar and somewhat dissimilar, just to show you how the definitions can vary and how it impacts your student and your family differently. So let's begin with definition number 1 that we've chosen. College readiness can be defined operationally as the level of preparation a student needs in order to enroll and succeed, without remediation, in a credit-bearing general education course at a post-secondary institution that offers a baccalaureate degree or transfer to a baccalaureate program. Succeed is defined as completing entry-level courses at a level of understanding and proficiency that makes it possible for the student to consider taking the next course in the sequence or the next level of course in the subject area. And this definition was created by researcher David T. Conley for the Redefining College Readiness article in 2008. Slide, I've highlighted some of the key terms that we're going to define in a broader sense for you. They are level of preparation, enroll and succeed without remediation, credit bearing, level of understanding and proficiency, taking the next course in the sequence or the next level of course. As we go through these 6 key terms, let me clearly state that these are not textbook definitions for the terms, but these are definitions that EOC team members would give to you in our effort to explain to you what college readiness means. So we're putting it in our terminology to share it with you in a more clear way. So number 1, level of preparation equals amount of readiness. Number 2, enroll and succeed equals be accepted into a post-secondary institution and do well. Number 3, without remediation equals without having to correct a lack of knowledge. Number 4, credit bearing equals a course that can be used as credit for a diploma, certificate, or degree. Number 5, level of understanding and proficiency equals basic level of understanding, competence, and/or skill needed. And number 6, taking the next course in the sequence or the next level of course equals can proceed to the next required class in the program or next level of proficiency required for the coursework. Okay, now we're going to take those generalized definitions of the key terms and insert them into Mr. Conley's definition to see if it reads a little clearer. College readiness can be defined operationally as the amount of readiness a student needs in order to be accepted into college and do well, without having to take coursework that corrects the lack of knowledge or learning, in a general education course that can be counted for credit for a certificate, diploma, or degree at a post-secondary institution that offers a baccalaureate degree or transfer to a baccalaureate program. Succeed is defined as completing entry-level courses at a level of skill or competency that makes it possible for the student to consider proceeding to the next required level of competency or skill on the topic or the next higher level required class in the subject area. I think we can do a little bit better. Okay, on this slide, we're just going to completely paraphrase Mr. Conley's definition in EOC verbiage. This is what we would tell you and your student. College readiness means your student has graduated from high school with the academic skills needed to take 100 level or entry level college coursework. This determination is made based upon the student's placement test scores. If the student is testing at a remedial level, which means that they'd be placed into 000 level classes, they are not considered college ready. They will therefore be put into a class that charges a fee but offers no college credit. Essentially, the college is charging your student to get them academically prepared for college so that they can take the higher level, which is like a 200 or 300 courses needed to complete a diploma, certificate, or degree program. How does that sound? Hopefully the EOC paraphrase of college readiness for Mr. Conley made it really clear to you what that version means for your student. So in short, this presentation, we provided you with just one of the many similar yet distinct definitions of college readiness. We're doing it to prove a point. College readiness can mean different things to different entities, and the definition explored today emphasizes academic readiness as a key component of college readiness. So how does this impact the student and their family? Well, educational institutions that subscribe to this definition place the burden of responsibility of being college ready on the student as it relates to their academic competency. So what does this mean for you? Students, your high school courses matter. If you're struggling in a language arts and/or mathematics class, seek out help early and often. And families, support your student emotionally and practically. Allow them adequate space and time to study. Also encourage them to get enough sleep and proper nutrition so that they have optimum focus while at school. How can HEC TRIO EOC help you? Well, Benjamin Franklin said, failing to plan is planning to fail. Being prepared for college doesn't happen by accident. You have to have a plan and set goals and benchmarks of achievement for yourself. EOC can help you with that. We provide free personal advising to help ensure that you and your family are academically, financially, emotionally, and socially ready for college. We also provide free academic tutoring in language arts and mathematics. We're here to help you reach your goals. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you next week as we continue on with our series. In the meantime, get connected with the HEC TRIO EOC team. Please visit us on the web at www.hecstl.org/TRIO EOC, or you can scan the QR code, which will allow you to fill out an intake application, which will take you directly to one of our advisors, and they'll set up an appointment for you. Appointments are available by telephone, online, and in person at some locations. Our appointment hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Most appointments take about an hour, and we are closed on weekends and all major holidays. Don't forget to follow us on our social media, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day.